Hey guys, it's Bobby. I wanted to sit down with you here today. My heart is actually pounding a mile a minute. This is a topic that has been pressing on my heart for well over a year, maybe closer to 2 years, and honestly I've just kind of been too afraid to share it. So here I am. I'm gonna share this with you because I believe that it can turn something that's looked at as a hindrance. I feel like it can turn that into an opportunity, and I've been praying for the last year and a half that God would tell me when to share this message, and I guess I feel like now is the time. Looks like my connection is weak, so hopefully you guys are getting in all right. But so if I'm shaking, it's because I'm a little nervous to share this message. But anyway, we're gonna go on. I'm going on a rant on Facebook. This is not like me. I'm not one to rant. But my rant is about Facebook today. And because I hear all the time, and I've heard for the last year and a half all the time, people talking about what a hindrance Facebook is. And I want to challenge you to think about it a little bit differently. Think about it instead of as a hindrance, as an opportunity. And I ask that if you're on this, if you're watching it, whether it's recorded or whether it's live, I'm going to ask that you hear me out till the very end. I might touch on some topics that maybe, I don't know, maybe you've thought about, maybe you haven't. So hear me out, hear me till the very end, but we're going to talk about Facebook being an opportunity versus Facebook being a hindrance. And so there's a few different points I wanted to bring up. One of them is, I hear a lot of people saying, I can't stand Facebook. It just makes me jealous. It brings me down. It makes me think of like all the things I don't have, all the things that they have. And this would be my challenge to you. Do we realize the opportunity that we have with Facebook? When we see somebody that has what we want, when we see somebody that has success, when we see somebody that has a happy marriage, great children, a successful business, whatever it is, do we look at that as, oh, I wish I was them, oh my goodness, or do we look at it as, that's somebody that I need to learn from? They're obviously successful in their parenting. I want to be successful in my parenting. I want to follow them. I want to learn from them. I'm going to reach out to them. If it's somebody who's successful in life, in business, it's an opportunity for us to reach out to them, to learn from them, and to grow ourselves into bigger and better people. So yes, we have a choice. We can choose to get down on ourselves in where we are now, or we can use it as an opportunity to look at where we can go and what we can become. So that's my first thing. Second one would be, a lot of times I hear people talking about, I guess, using Facebook as an opportunity to gossip about people. And first of all, I want to put out there that I am not innocent by any means. I have fallen trapped to this myself. And but a lot of times you'll hear people saying she's just posting things, you know, to make herself look good, or she's just posting things, whatever. And the thing we have to think about is we can't judge people's motives. Only they and God know what their motives are. So we got to give them the benefit of the doubt. Maybe they're having a bad day. Maybe they really did just like that scenery and they weren't trying to boast, but give them the benefit of the doubt. Instead of using Facebook as a place to gossip about people, oh, I can't believe she said this, or I can't believe they did this, and oh my goodness, look at what they do. What if we used it as a place to build people up? Get on Facebook, pick 2 people every day, 3 people, 4 people, whatever it is, 2 friends that you've made over the years, and reach out to them, send them a message and tell them how much they mean to you. Get on their page and post something about an accomplishment they've made, post something about just a reason that you like them. Look for ways to edify people on Facebook instead of gossiping about them. Because when you really think about it, this is something that my parents taught me when I was younger, and I think it's a pretty strong lesson, is they said, who would you rather be? Would you rather be the person being talked about, or would you rather be the person that's doing the gossiping? Because the gossiping actually says something about your character. So think about that the next time that you or myself are tempted to gossip or judge somebody on Facebook. Give them the benefit of the doubt. Use Facebook as a way to edify people and post on your own personal page great things about people that you know, and just look for ways to build people up and to connect and build relationships. Another one is, I hear a lot of people saying, well, yeah, I'm on Facebook all the time, but the negativity, it just drives me crazy. It brings me down. And I can relate to that. I can relate to negativity bringing me down. But what if instead of looking at that as a hindrance, what if we looked at it as an opportunity to pray for that person, an opportunity to ask God to step in, intervene, and lighten their burden, lift their load, help them to see the positive things in life. So instead of a hindrance that their negativity can become, look at it as an opportunity to reach out to them. Hey, what can I do for you? An opportunity to reach out to God and ask God to step in. And so then the last one is, this is a big one, guys. Facebook is such a time waster. I mean, I can relate to that. I get sucked into Facebook sometimes, and it can be a time waster. But what if we looked at it as a time saver? Yeah, you guys are like, well, now she's way out there. But Facebook can be a time saver, but there's a few things that we need to remember if we're gonna, if it is gonna be a time saver. First of all, when we turn on Facebook, it's gotta be intentional. We've gotta be intentional about what we're doing. Get on, make an intentional post to edify somebody, make an intentional post to reach out to somebody, make an intentional post to bring value to people on your page. Being intentional is not wasting time. Now, if we're just sitting and scrolling and getting wrapped in, that is a time waster. But is that Facebook's fault, or is that our fault that we haven't set boundaries and limitations on ourselves? So the way that I think it's a time saver is, guys, we are reaching the world with Facebook. If let's say you have a message that you want to get out, if you had to go find somebody to put up a billboard for you, figure out how much it's going to cost, how long would that take? Now you can get that message out there on Facebook real quick, and especially if it's one that's going to go viral, can get all over the world. That could be a message about a product, that could be a message about a ministry, that could be a message about, maybe it's politics, whatever it is, but you can get a message out there way faster than you would if you had to go out and hire somebody to advertise and hire somebody to put a billboard up or whatever it is. So in many times, it's a way to save time. If you have a lot of people that you want to reach out to and you want to bless, Facebook is a great way because we're all connected. You type in their name and real quickly you can connect with them. So instead of looking at Facebook as a hindrance, as a time waster, think about all the ways that we can actually save time with Facebook. Now I know Facebook isn't for everyone. And I know that all of us fall trapped to some of these at some points, but really it's a paradigm shift in looking at how we look at Facebook and whether or not we're being intentional with our time and intentional about our posts. So my challenge today is to think about how we're using Facebook. Are we using it as a hindrance to yourself or to others, or are we using it as an opportunity? An opportunity to reach out and bless people, an opportunity to reach people with your message, with your passion, with your heart, an opportunity to teach people, putting valuable posts on your page, things that are going to lift people up, things that are going to teach them, things that are going to lighten their load, an opportunity to look for opportunities and pray for others. Get on, look for people who need you, look for people that you have something that you can serve them, that you can pray for them, opportunities. And the last one is, for all you entrepreneurs out there, if you're an entrepreneur of any kind, it doesn't matter. If you're an author, if you're a network marketer, if you have your own business of any kind, it is absolutely crucial that from a very young age or wherever you're at right now that you build a brand, that people recognize you for something. And so Facebook is a really great way to build your brand, keep it positive, and make it something that you really want to represent you and what you believe in. So that's my rant, or as close as a rant as you'll ever see me do on Facebook. looking at Facebook as an opportunity instead of a hindrance, being intentional with it, and go out and use it to bless the world and change lives. So thank you so much. It's good to see you guys. And sorry, I've wanted to do this post. Nancy Hill, I see you're on here. I had Nancy make a graphic about this a very long time ago, and I was just waiting to get the courage to finally out with this message that I've had on my heart. And so it's out. Took me a while, a year or two, but it's out. Anyway, so hope you guys all have a great day. It's good to see you all on here, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.